12-year-old boy traded 8 family photos to a website that promised free Robux. He thought he had outsmarted the system. 3 weeks later, his mother saw their faces in a magazine that was not supposed to exist. Watch until the end. Caleb was 12, and he wanted a limited skin in Roblox that cost 5,000 Robux. His parents had told him no 12 times in the last 2 months, and he had stopped asking. He had asked his grandmother once, and she had laughed and told him to mow her lawn for a year. On a Saturday in March, Caleb found a website while scrolling on his tablet in his bedroom. The website was called Robux for Photos. It had a friendly logo and a friendly font. The website said it was looking for real American families to feature in a new Roblox Parents magazine. It promised 500 Robux for every authentic family moment photo you submitted to them. It listed the rules. Faces had to be visible. Setting had to be a real home. No filters or edits allowed. Caleb read every word twice. He did not show his parents. He did not ask anyone if it was real. He just opened his mother's phone, which was charging in the kitchen, and started looking through her camera roll. He picked the 8 photos he thought looked most like a Roblox magazine would want. His mother making pasta in the kitchen on a Tuesday in February. His father working on his car in the garage. His grandmother knitting on the living room couch with her glasses on the tip of her nose. His older sister Megan reading by the swimming pool at his uncle's house last summer. He sent all 8 photos. He felt clever. He felt like he had finally outsmarted his parents. He had 4,000 Robux in his account by Sunday afternoon. Caleb spent the 4,000 Robux faster than he had spent anything in his entire life. He bought the limited skin. He bought a second skin he had not even wanted that much. He bought animations. He bought a private home in Brookhaven. He bought gifts for kids at his school. His Roblox friends asked where the Robux had come from. He told them he had won a contest. He told that lie about 15 times over 3 weeks. He started to believe his own story a little. He stopped thinking about the photos. He stopped thinking about the website. He stopped thinking about anything but the skin. His mother did not notice that 8 photos were missing from her camera roll, because nothing was missing. He had only shared them. He had not deleted them. The originals were still on her phone, exactly where they had always been before he found them. That was the thing that made it possible for him to forget. There was no evidence in his own house at all. 3 weeks later, his mother received a phone call from her best friend Karen. Karen was laughing. Karen said, "I just saw the funniest thing online. Your face is in some weird Roblox magazine." His mother thought Karen was joking. She asked her what she meant. Karen sent her a link. His mother opened it on her phone while she was sitting at her desk at work. What she saw on that website was the part of this story that nobody in the family was ready for. 8 photographs of her family. Her name was under the photo of her cooking. Her husband's name was under the garage photo. Her mother-in-law's name was under the knitting photo. Her daughter's name was under the pool photo. Their hometown was listed at the bottom of every single one of them. Caleb's mother did not yell when she got home from work that evening. That was the part Caleb remembered for the rest of his life, the not yelling. She put her phone on the kitchen counter, face up. The website was still open on the screen. She asked him to look at it. She asked him to tell her how their faces had ended up on it. Caleb stared at the screen for almost a full minute before he could speak. He told her about Robux for photos. He told her about the 500 Robux per picture. He told her he had thought it was a real magazine. He said he was sorry about 30 times. His mother did not say anything for a long time after he stopped talking. Then she opened a different tab on her phone and showed him something else entirely. She had spent her lunch break searching. She had found 3 things he had not known about. There was no Roblox Parents magazine. There never had been. Roblox had never licensed anything like it. The website, Robux for Photos, had been online for 14 months. It had stolen photos from over 6,000 families. The faces in the photos had not been used for a magazine at all. They had been used to train an AI system, a system that could generate fake but realistic American family photos. The fake families were being used in scam advertisements, in fake dating profiles, and in fraud cases across the country. Caleb's mother showed him 3 news articles about the company being investigated by the FBI. Their family's photos had been part of the training data for 9 months by the time he submitted them. What his mother said next was the part of this story that turned everything inside the house upside down. She said, "Caleb, you did not sell our pictures. You sold our faces. Our faces belong to other people now." Caleb's father came home from work an hour later. His mother told him everything in the kitchen. His father did not yell either. His father did something stranger than yelling. His father went upstairs to his home office and did not come back down for almost 2 hours. When he came down, he was holding a stack of papers and a roll of tape. He had printed all 8 family photos in black and white at full page size. He had used a heavy marker to draw a thick black box around each face, like a wanted poster. Under each face, he had written the same line in his careful handwriting: "Reward, 500 Robux." He taped all 8 wanted posters along the wall of the upstairs hallway in the order Caleb had sent them. He did not say anything to Caleb that night. He went to bed at 9 o'clock without dinner. The wanted posters stayed on that hallway wall for the next 5 years. Caleb's grandmother saw them 3 days later when she came over for Sunday lunch. She laughed for almost 5 minutes when she understood what they were. Caleb's sister Megan added her own caption under her photo a week later: "Wanted, for being 12 and dumb." The family started referring to Caleb's mistake as the time he sold us for groceries. Caleb spent the next year and a half doing extra chores to pay back the 4,000 Robux. He mowed the grandmother's lawn for 9 months in a row, exactly like she had told him to do at the start. The wall got new captions every birthday. Every family member got a turn. By the time the posters came down 5 years later, every single member of the family had become part of the joke. But the joke was not actually the punishment. The wall was the punishment, because it never let him forget. This is the part of the story that, if you are watching this, you should hear twice. Caleb did not sell his family for 1,500 Robux. The number does not even matter. He sold something that was never his to sell in the first place. He sold 8 other people's faces. His mother's face, his father's face, his grandmother's face, his sister's face. All 4 of them now exist in a database somewhere, generating fake versions of themselves forever. There are AI-generated photos of Caleb's mother on dating profiles she never made. There are AI-generated photos of Caleb's father on fraud websites he has never visited. There are AI-generated photos of Caleb's grandmother in scam advertisements that target lonely older Americans. His grandmother does not use the internet at all. She has never even owned a phone. But her face is now a tool being used to trick other grandmothers, and there is no way to take it back. The FBI shut down the website 4 months after Caleb's family discovered it. They arrested 2 men in Florida, but the AI model the men had built was already trained. The fake faces it generated were already out there. You cannot untrain an AI. You cannot recall a face. You cannot put your grandmother back into her own kitchen. Caleb did not understand what he had sold when he sold it. That was the worst part of the whole story. He thought he was trading some old phone pictures for a glowing skin in a video game. He had actually traded 4 real human faces for something nobody in his family would ever be able to fix. Caleb is 17 now. He still does not have a public social media account. His parents took the posters down on his 16th birthday. They framed one of them and hung it in his bedroom. The framed poster says, "Reward, 500 Robux." Caleb keeps it on the wall behind his desk on purpose. If you are watching this, here is what Caleb learned that summer. Here is what your family probably already knows, but does not always say out loud at the dinner table. Your face is not a picture. Your face is data. Once a face goes onto the internet, it can be copied, trained on, and rebuilt into a stranger. That stranger can be used to scam other people. That stranger can show up in places the real person would never go. You cannot put a face back where it came from. There is no delete button for that. If a website offers you free Robux or free V-Bucks in exchange for a photo, close it. That photo can be of you, of your family, of your house. The answer is the same. Close the tab. The thing they want is never the photo. The thing they want is the data underneath the photo. Real Roblox does not pay you for family photos. Real Roblox does not have a parents' magazine. Real Roblox does not need pictures of your grandmother. Real Roblox does not need anything from you at all. If something offers you free game currency for almost nothing, there is no nothing. You are paying with something every time. The price is just hidden under a friendly logo on a friendly website. Your face. Your family's faces. The faces of people who never agreed to be online at all. Caleb's grandmother had never been on the internet a single day in her life. She is now on the internet forever, generating versions of herself that she would not recognize. That is not free. That is the most expensive 500 Robux a kid has ever spent. If you have ever submitted a family photo to a website for any kind of reward, tell a parent tonight. It is not too late to take the website down. It is too late to take the face back. If you watched until the end, give it a like and subscribe. That'll motivate me to make even more awesome videos. Bye for now, everyone!